but we're gonna get started. I just wanted to come on a little early. Um, Definitely didn't want to, waste too much time. Um, Nothing crazy, nothing biblical, especially, and I don't want to say biblical. Nothing coming from me deconstructing religion and demonizing the biblos, and what I'm saying, showing it for what it really is, just another weapon and tool to destroy and divide the people. um that's not what's on my agenda today. My agenda is literally talking about the recap of this year's election, the aftermath. And I want to ask you guys a question. What did you guys get out of this year's election? Think about that. I want you to really ask yourself, what did you get out of this election? You want to know what I got out of this election? What I got out of this election is that black women despise black men. I got the fact that women really have absolutely no remorse for men. And yes, I know I did videos before talking about this, but just being on social media, you're starting to see how things is getting out of hand. How black couples are moving out of the country, and how these celebrities are now saying that it's rigged, and how black people are sellouts for supporting such things, and that America would never want a black person in office. And I heard one say that America don't even want a woman in office. And all of these things that I'm saying is literally causing division amongst our people. It's like it's really taking brothers and sisters away from the real issue. The real issue that I feel like you guys are not paying attention to is the fact that no matter who's elected president, whether it's Trump, Kamala, Biden, Obama, you name them, no matter who's elected, you are still a freaking slave. And that the only thing that you're looking forward to is somebody to give you a pat on the back and say, good slave, good boy, good girl. And I don't understand how we as colored people is forgetting that. I'm still trying to figure out how did we as colored people, El Kebulan kidnapped, became so invested into politics, when statistics have shown that your vote, black people, was literally 12% out of the 100 of people, the 100% of other nations that voted. It was only 12%. Now, if a vote is only 12%, that means every single black person that's hurrahing, hoorah, oh, rah, rah, you're doing all of that for absolutely no reason. And now, not only are you doing it for no reason, you are taking the coward approach and taking it out on men. And I'm speaking to my sisters right now. And that our people are saying the reason why Kamala lost because America don't want to see a woman of a woman of color in the position, or a black person in that Oval Office ever again. That could possibly be true. But why does that matter to you? Because whoever sits in that seat is not going to do anything beneficial for you. Police is not going to change. The system is not going to change. The financial gap is not going to change. The relationship between man and woman is not going to change. The control that you have over your children, that's not going to change. Nothing is going to change. It will remain the same, or it's going to be enhanced to the point where if you're not rich, famous, or have lucrative income, you will suffer. Or should I say, receive the short end of the stick. In newsflash, America, black alkebulans, you are the ones with the short end of the stick. Me and the Wiz was having a conversation yesterday, and she was basically saying that she seen somebody on social media, and this person, gave their perspective on why, you know, Trump winning is detrimental to black people, because now places like Florida is removing, literature when it's pertaining to the enslavement of black people. They're not trying to teach that anymore. And her response was that if they remove that from the schools, then other nations or other demographics of people will never understand our history. And I had to let the Wiz know that every single nation knows your history. But the problem is that we want them to tell about us when it's supposed to be us telling them who we are. And the fact of the matter is, they're removing that history away, and to bring forth this new history, which is called ignorant, lost niggas. That when society looks upon us as black people, as a nation of people, they see us as savages, murderers, killers, drug dealers, pimps and hoes, ass shakers. Your president that you wanted in office decided to get all the ratchet females that do nothing but talk pure madness and shake ass and tits to stand up on podiums for the world, for the national world to see of you shaking ass. That's why they're removing such history, because you guys don't uphold that. They want to show the world what they've done with you. And I had to tell the Wiz and let her understand, like, listen, you want to know how they know everything about you? Because when they come from these areas, they set up shops in your community, make you buy their products, and then take their products to establish their homeland while your homeland crumbles. Who's owning these corner stores, these gas stations, these 7-Elevens? It's not you. These fast food chains is not being run by you. There's no McDowell's in the neighborhood no more. These Caribbean stores is holding on for their life. Let there be another outburst. Let there be another pandemic, and see who stands. I watched hundreds of black-owned businesses, especially restaurants, crumbled when this pandemic hit. How many more? Everything is being sucked away from you. And the sad thing is, we're not holding our ancestors' struggle and what they fought for on our sleeves. We said we don't want to wear that. Take it off. I hear sisters saying, oh, I'm not doing the things that my grandmother did. That's disgusting. Oh, please. We're better now. We're smarter now. We have more wisdom. We have more freedom. We have more control. We are more independent. We don't need to tolerate or accept anything. That's not carrying your ancestors on your sleeves. See, we forgetting exactly what's going on. And when I tell you the reason why we have forgotten what's going on is because we have now embraced and accepted a new ideology called PTCS, post-traumatic crisis syndrome, or PTCD, post-traumatic crisis disorder. A disorder that we are not trying to admit that we have and suffering from. We would give every excuse, every rebuttal, everything to justify why we are not suffering from such disorder. All I hear every single day, whether it's on national TV, whether it's on social media, whether it's on YouTube, is everybody attacking. It's black men against black women, literally attacking each other based on a freaking vote that we have absolutely no say in. 12%? 12%, sweetheart? You telling me our 12% literally could make a change within politics? Stop it. In fact, we shouldn't even be talking about it. Because these same people that sat in those seats prior to this modern day election was the same people that was raping and selling and keeping your family. How did we forget this? Because they gave you a black president. I just posted up a video letting you know who his daddy is. Durham, that's his granddaddy. Huh? Who's the second cousin to Bush. Stop. Please. That's your so-called colored president. Stop. Please. Huh? Because now they allow you to play basketball. It's not all of you guys that get to play the basketball. Because they allow you to make money making music. Of course they will pay you millions of dollars as long as you're promoting the demise of a nation of people. Please, we will pay just a selected few though. Just a selected few. And you already know what you got to go through in order to make it. It explains why these dudes would go to these parties and go behind these doors and open themselves up like little girls. Because everybody wants to get in and make that money. On behalf of the demise of a group of people, the children, little children growing up with such foolish behavior, whether it's a fisherman or a gun bucker, because they're being programmed to. And these people are being hand selected. Oh, I like him. He look like he'll do anything for this record deal. Huh? When are we gonna say, hey, okay, good, I get it, enough is enough? I don't see no, listen, 40% of the votes came from Hispanic men. 49% came from Hispanic women. I have yet to see a Hispanic woman go on this social media platform and go after their man for not voting for this woman. I don't see no Chinese people. I don't see no Arabs. I don't see the very own people she come from going after each other. But here we are. Here we are. It's bad enough we're standing on crutches. And that crutches was me and you, black man, black woman, because the system has broken our legs. And now we want to let go of the crutches. We said, no, I don't want this. I'd rather scan and hop on one leg, and all it takes is just one wind, one pandemic, and I'm going to fall, and I probably would never get up. And the reasoning is the most stupidest reasonings. Sisters saying, oh, the only reason why you black men voted because it's a stimulus check. Black men is saying, well, the only reason why you voting for her is because she's a female. Let's just call it what it is. We're losing ourselves. We're losing the fight. We are forgetting what's at stake, what matters. It doesn't matter if it's a white man president, a European president. Come on, you ladies really want this woman to win? She's not even married to somebody with color. Stop. The point is that it doesn't matter who sits in that seat. It's never beneficial for you. Our job is to do what we've been doing for the last 400 years, and that's just weather this storm and keep our eyes on the prize. And that prize is to go back home and to fix home and to remove these people that's in your space, even if it means passing away for it. But because these people are giving you a good job, you got a tech job, you an engineer, you a lawyer, you a doctor, you a teacher, you an entertainer. It means to forget what really matters. Like you guys was born with an inheritance. Like you guys was born with an inheritance, bro. We are busting our behinds just to stay ahead. But we allowing such foolishness to make us stay behind. And you already know what I tell you what's keeping us even further behind is this religious nonsense, this Euro-Christian ideology. That's the reason why you're still trusting this Euro-Christian ideology, thinking that this is it's just a possibility that we should be accepted. We're not looking for acceptance. Acceptance was thrown out the window when they took your child and fed it to the alligators. It's no longer acceptance. It's no longer acceptance when they drop bombs on the things that you've created, like Black Wall Street, like the town that was in Philly in 1985. There's no longer acceptance. It's just leave us alone. We making money. Please, you're only using me because you're getting benefits out of this. You're getting PC. You thinking these people are hiring you out of the kindness and love of their heart for you? No. It's how are you going to generate my business while I establish money? Are you doing a job? Are you doing your job well? Thank you. Come again. Soon as you jacked up, you can be with these people for 15, 20 years. All they need you to mess up is one time, and that pink slip is gonna come faster than a pink eye. Huh? You know how many people I know that when this nonsense came through and these mandates was being forced upon people, people went out their way to go do it so they can keep their job, just to come to find out that the same job that they did it for, is let them go. Say we downsize. Why am I saying this? Because we're forgetting what's important. Me being by your side, you being by my side is more important than any political election that ever existed. Even the one that was in 08. You being by my side and me being by your side is more important than anything that matters. I should be able to walk down this block right now and see a fellow brother, and the brother said, "Peace, King." And I don't even want to say king because a lot of you guys is peasants. Peace, my brother. Peace, my brother. Hold it down out here, fam. Safety, my brother. It's crazy out here. But the craziness should not ever come from between me and you. Whether it's brothers, whether it's sisters, girlfriend and boyfriend, husband, wife, man and woman. It should never be that. But this is what it is. Why is it that? You guys know I know the answer. You guys even know the answer yourself. But this self-entitlement, this self-denial the denial. How are we allowing these people to divide us? They could even divide us through slavery. They had to force themselves to remove us and separate us. Now they're doing it effortlessly, and we are the main contributors to it. And it seems like it's not going to stop. Why are you so afraid of this man that you know nothing about? You are afraid of laws and policies and procedures. These laws and policies and procedures been against you from the very beginning. What you scared of a little bit more? You know why? Because you niggas got a little too comfortable. And you guys need a European friendly reminder. Like I told my brother today, I said, listen, man. Brothers and sisters should be afraid. Benefits need to be removed. Because when we didn't have benefits, we worked together. We was more profitable. You see, they think that because we're so dumbed down, we're so weak, we're so dependent on them, they think that when they remove that, we're going to crumble. But in reality, a mass majority of you guys will crumble. But there's going to be a mass of us that's going to unite and make it work. Because we know how to make it work. Because we've been making it work for thousands of years. And I say this out of love, people. You see, you see my lower thirds? I'm trying to show you guys the frequency that needs to be fixed in order for us to get out of this ditch. The frequency that needs to be fixed in order for us to get out of this ditch. These are the things that I'm trying to let you guys see, feel, understand. Not come on these social media platforms to disrespect your man, disrespect a brother, disrespect a sister. We have to get up out of that because we are the only ones that's doing that. And these nations is getting a kick out of it. It's hilarious. It is laughter. These people don't even have to watch movies. They just need popcorns and pop open TikTok and Instagram and get a kick out of this all day, all night. While we mocking each other because of a freaking election. So after the next 4 years, and then they're gonna bring somebody else. They're gonna bring somebody else. I just can't wait to see who's the next one, and I can't wait to see how much black people is gonna go side with this nonsense. And thinking that these people that's gonna come sit in these seats is gonna make change. If you didn't wake up from Joe Left Behind it, then you just completely lost. You people are over here feeding for this woman. This woman is in the position now and she ain't done sugar honey iced tea. She's sitting in that seat now and ain't doing nothing for you. But all you worrying about is this Project 2024, 2025, or whatever. Who cares? Because no matter what policy comes out, it still is going to capitalize off your struggle. You're going to have to work 80 hours now just to survive. See, they're going to beat you until you can't stand no more. That was always the agenda. The El Kebulan kidnaps has become expendable. And you know this. But yet you still choose to decide. You rather be on the side of pure madness and arguing. You wanna have an argument over politics. Where we doing that at? When did we get so emotional and so invested into it? When? Why? Nothing is going to fix our problem. The only people that can fix us is us. The only people you can trust is us. They want you to fuss. They want you to gun bust. They want you to do all of that. So they can lock your ass up and still benefit off your demise. And all you're going to do is cry. All you're going to do is ask why. All you're going to do is look into the sky. All you're going to do is pray and say, please, Jesus, please save my family and I. The same script over and over and over and over again. And don't let me tell you about this religious nonsense. Don't let me tell you about this religious nonsense. Brothers is gonna come to bring out the book. Genesis, my brother. Exodus, my brother. Keeping the commandments, my brother. Follow Jesus, my brother. Jesus is the way. Jesus ain't no way. Jesus is the murderer. Among them say he coming with the sword. He came with the sword and he's been chopping heads ever since. He's been chopping heads since Job. Then Job lose his family. How many of us is losing our family? How many of us is losing our minds? Job was losing his mind. Yeah. Like I said, I ain't gonna make this a long one. I had to just get this off my chest because I'm tired of seeing what I'm seeing on this YouTube. I'm tired of seeing what I'm seeing on social media. People is moving out the country. People is cursing men out. Women is like, I ain't dating black men. Black men, you niggas ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. You are the reason why you voting against my own body, my choice. Listen, baby girl, when a man put his seed inside of you, it's no longer your body or your choice. It is our decision. And when did you find glorification in murdering a black child? Huh? Look what this society has done to our women. We are over here marching and protesting about killing innocent black children. Yeah. My body, my choice, right? Where was that energy when them niggas said it's a mandate? It wasn't my body, my choice. It was my check, my loss. I need my money. So your money comes more than your body. So the money comes more than your body, then I guess that's why having a child don't even matter. Killing a child, it's nothing to you. Because you allow these people to tell you, oh, it's not fully developed yet, sweetheart. Listen, my balls moves every day because there's life. They're like tadpoles. That's life. That goes from one liquid into another liquid. That's why your vagina gets wet. And it goes in and it finds itself a home. He or she finds themselves a home inside of you. But you want to evict them by execution because you believe that your home is yours and it's not. And every single woman that does that nonsense, you will pay, believe it or not. Your death will be very, very painful. Your misery, your suffering will happen. And when it do, remember what you do. Remember, what did you do? It's your brother man from the motherland. I came to you guys live. Once again, like I said, continue supporting. You know what I'm saying? Leave all the feedback, the positive, the negative. I need all things. I check it. I respond. If it makes sense, I'm going to respond. If it's upholding and justifying foolishness, I let my moderators take these nonsense off. I checked the other day. Shout out to Bounty Princess. Shout out to Black Girl Magic. It's an enormous amount of things that's being deleted. I'm like, damn, like you guys are really out here tweaking. Okay, cool. We don't have no room and no tolerance for foolishness. I'm sorry. We don't stand on religion. We stand on righteousness. Let's not get it twisted. Let me just throw that FYI out there. I don't stand on religion. I stand on righteousness. Let's not get that twisted. There's a big difference. I don't call on Jesus and Yahweh, Yahushua, Yahushua. I don't call on anything European. I call on the creators. Why I say the creators? Because it's numerous names. And until I find the real and the only one, I prefer to call them my creators. But Ogun, that's that warrior. That's the war. That's the god of war. And that's the God I'm going to keep chanting until there is no more. And like I said, it's your brother man from the motherland. Came to you guys live. If it's your first time, I hope it's not your last time. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth time, that means I'm still on your mind. That means we still on that grind. Because you know it's about that time. Time for what? Time for you guys to go ahead and go get yours. Because you know I'm out here to go get mine. And if I said it once, I'm going to say it again. I am him, Junes, the MBIC, a.k.a. Mr. Keep My Foot on what next? Religion, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Hebrewism, Bantuisms, and any other isms that's keeping us in spiritual prison. I am him, and I'm going to holler at y'all. One.